I'm Brian LaDuca, the Director of Art Stream, and welcome to GHETTO, a retail art installation. GHETTO is a response to the word, the idea, the history, the definition of a term that for hundreds and hundreds of years has been appropriated and has lost its impact, its communal identity. And with this art installation, we were trying to bring the word back to its definition, to its understanding of what it meant and how it is affecting people across the world. We are looking at through the lens of product. And this product is one layer. And as you get closer to these layers of product, you start to realize that the pricing structure and the design and the information around this pricing structure is where the story lies within this installation. We're using retail, the creative idea of coutourism, and what does it mean? These are the catalytic forms of art in which we hope today that you will be able to understand what it means when you say the word ghetto and what it should mean as we move forward. So everybody, welcome again to GHETTO, a retail art installation.
Hello, my name is Rodney Veal, and I am the lead designer for GHETTO, the fashion luxury brand that is showcased in the prototype store that we have here. And what I have here today is 5 pieces from my collection. The collection is called Uprising. And so what we've done is we've gone and tried to bring some sort of a combination of current contemporary glamour plus references and nods to the 70s and the 1940s. So with this dress, we try to reference Empire, which is an homage to the fantastic TV show that's currently on Fox. The sense of ghetto fabulousness of the lead character, kind of bringing kind of that mix of those two combinations in together. And a little bit of references towards Mahogany with Diana Ross, which is a fantastic film. And then we come to this wonderful dress, Fantasy, which is it's a direct homage to that fantastic 1970s film with Diana Ross, Mahogany. This red rayon jersey dress is really sort of a very sleek, sophisticated fantasy of what life is like trying to get out of the ghetto. And so we wanted to really kind of capture that and give it some glitz and glam with embellishments of gold and beading. But yet it looks retro, but it looks very modern at the same time. That's really exciting. Now, right here we have one of the signature to any luxury brand is that we have bags. And one of our things is the notion of the ghetto bag, which is been a popular seller for us. And I wanted to showcase and highlight its versatility as a utilitarian object, but also as an emblematic of the quality and the beauty of what the GHETTO brand represents, and our signature colors of black and red, which is really pretty cool. Next we have one of the signature ball gowns in the collection for Uprising, referencing the 1940s with the Warsaw Ghetto, and sort of in a fantasy stretch lace red embellishment over the bottom. It's almost like a reference to the violent uprising that occurred in the Warsaw Ghetto, coupled with the silhouette of the 1940s ball gown, which is very traditional, but also embellishing it with the black and white crescent stripes of the Warsaw Ghettos, which is an interesting mix.
Every brand, every high luxury brand has a second tier brand, so to speak, a level of consumerism that may target a different demographic. For GHETTO, ours would be Academy. Academy is a brand for college students, targeted to college students. Over 14 universities across North America call their student neighborhoods GHETTO. Academy is a straight reflection of those universities. What you will see with the Academy line is that we are developing hats, blazers, t-shirts, and a number of coming soon products that are directly referencing the ghettos within the student neighborhood.
of the artistic producers of Ghetto, my role was primarily that of brand manager. And so as we went through the process, I worked with our designers and our creative team to really make sure that everything we did from the beginning to the very end were on point, not only with the idea of this being a luxury brand and what that means and how we market it and how we display it, but also to be true to the history of the word ghetto and what it has meant throughout time. For the Ghetto catalog, we took our inspiration from Nordstrom's Christmas book. That catalog contains fantasy gifts, extravagant gifts that only the most upper level of buyers can afford. And so with that, we took the idea of let's create our own version of a ghetto fantasy gift. The term ghetto has become so commercialized and then sometimes even seen as a coveted status. So we really played up on that concept and created our own version of a fantasy gift. Your own ghetto home that you can buy. This is our Lagrimas lemonade. As the creative team was working through the process of coming up with point-of-purchase products for Ghetto, we talked about a signature water bottle. And from there came the idea of taking the idea of lemons, turning them into lemonade, and creating a signature lemonade that was made from human tears to represent the real impact that the struggles in a ghetto have caused throughout generations. And from that also came our pricing system for Ghetto, in which we have relayed facts and statistics with each dollar amount to really demonstrate the impact of Ghetto throughout time.